When you talk about the case, like the cases that really stand out in my mind are some of the ones that were just like, oh God, kind of like, I feel terrible for this person. That is like ridiculous. Navy SEAL, really nice guy, still active duty, so I'm not going to name any names here, but he was at Pendleton and on an ATV. So he's going up and down the hills, going to somewhere, and some low ranking dude in a Humvee, late for a thing, is flying at like 50, 60 miles per hour over these hills too. And they meet at the top. And this poor dude gets ejected off his ATV. His femur head, like the ball head of his femur, exits the back of his butt cheek, like full explosive blowout. When I saw him, you've got the scar around the gluteal where everything blew out, all the surgical stuff. And this guy is walking like he's got a peg leg. There is nothing good about his motion. And he just looks at me and he gives me that same kind of look of, what do you mean retirement? They're going to take me out of this uniform when I am cold and dead. So what can you do for me? And I'm like, this is going to be funky. Let's see what we can get into. And sure enough, 3 sessions in, we end up getting most of the gluteal action back, enough so that his gait restored. He's been able to work out again, and he hasn't had to be med boarded. And it's absolutely fascinating that he's going to complete a full career with what would normally be a career-ending injury. And we have a lot of those cases, but his stands out because, the dude looks at me the first time he comes in with this, and he admits to me, he's like, I was awake through the whole thing. And my medical mind is just like, oh my God. I will never forget this. And to that particular gentleman, still to this day, you are one of the most inspirational cases I talk about, because that level of damage, you should be in a wheelchair or at the very least on crutches. And the fact that you're still kicking ass the way that you are, man, is a supremely inspirational thing to us all.